is going to be 24 things I learned at 24. I know it sounds like a very cliche video even to just think about it. Since I'm turning 24 on November 24th this year, I thought I would also do a self-reflections and just share with you guys what I have learned in the past. Let's jump right in. Only you can be the one who helps yourself. If you don't know, I have had eating disorder for around 7 or 8 years, and if you think about it, it was a really long time. I think the main reason why it lasts for so long was because I didn't have the mindset to get better. I remember during high school, my school teacher actually assigned psychologists and health counselors just to talk to me. I mean, I went to all those sessions, but I didn't really want to change. Not until recently, like a couple months ago, I realized that this is really not gonna happen for the rest of my life. Once that mindset comes into play, I feel like everything just goes so much smoother and so much easier. So yeah, only you can help yourself. If you don't want to regret anything, do it now. Earlier this year, I have written down a wish list, and these are all the stuff that I want to achieve or I want to do. YouTube was one of them. So here we are. I have a YouTube channel. Even though it's not professional, it's something that I feel very happy and accomplished, just by doing it. So yeah. When you want to cry, just cry. We're all human beings and it's okay to have emotions. If you really have some rough times, just cry. Just remember to get up and, work harder. Don't care about people talking behind your back because there's a reason why they're on your back. Always remember to save and spend some quality time with friends. Last year, I had like 6 months of time where I just didn't want to talk to anyone. I kind of lost contact with most of my friends. I deactivated my Facebook and all those social media because I care so much about my friends and I wish that I had shown them a little more love and care. Admit your fault. I worked for a bank and that means a lot of numbers needs to be accurate. I made a lot of mistakes. What matters is you admit your faults, you fix it and try not to do it again. School or relationship is just a stage of life. It doesn't define who you are and it's not the end of the world. Panicking is not going to solve any problems. Taking others' opinion is important, but listening to yourself and listening to your own opinion matters too. Drinking water is super important. Boba and coffee can wait. This is kind of self-explanatory, isn't it? So yeah, drink more water, people. Comparing yourself with others can be quite toxic, so just try to be the best of yourself. I grew up being a very competitive kid, so if someone in our class is doing really well, I would just ask myself, why can't I do it? But as I grow older and older, I realized that everyone is unique and everyone grow in a different way. Instead of always coming back to your own weakness, might as well just focusing on your own strength and make the best out of it. Everyone has different lives and we all made different life choices. Nothing is guaranteed, but if you don't do it, it's never gonna happen. I feel like to a lot of people, including me, we have so many dreams and goals. Most of the time, we're just too scared to actually do it. The beginning is always the hardest, and whatever happens afterwards is not guaranteed, but if you don't take that first step, it's never going to happen. Social media is just social media. It doesn't mean that people have perfect life. Nowadays, it's so easy to be misled by social media. But what we don't see is, behind the scenes. Social media is great. It helps with communications in this new generation. But also it's important to realize that you only see one perspective of someone's life. You are not perfect, you're not the smartest kid in the world, and that's okay. Embrace it and work harder. If you are stressed about something, just write things down. Don't assume anything before you actually try it. I actually learned this lesson from my boyfriend. He's really into dancing. I used to be a dancer, of course, and I just don't have any desire to dance right now. But one day I feel like before I tell him I don't want to dance anymore, I should give it a try. So I signed up for classes, I took a class, and I was mind blown. I forgot how much I love moving my body, and I would never have experienced that again if I didn't give it a try. So yeah, that's the lesson. Your parents are getting older so much faster than you thought. I never really think my parents are old. Actually, they are getting older and they're getting older so much faster. So if you're away from home, call them more often, show them that you love them. And if you live with them, this is something I'm practicing as well. Don't fight with them that often and just hug them and say I love you more often. Managing your finance is important, so start practicing now. I mean, I'm 24, even though I don't have any, responsibilities or family burden. If in the future I have kids, I have family, then I will need to learn it anyway. Surround yourself with positive people, so there will be positive vibes around you. Following that, don't be the one who spread negativity. It's okay to be down or sad, but I just don't think it's a good idea to spread it out and expect someone to comfort you, to comment and say, oh, are you okay, and blah blah blah. I don't know, that's just not my style, and I guess that's also the reasons why I have friends like me. The vibe just matched that way, I guess. Being confused about your life is okay and it's normal. I graduated from college a year and a half ago and I still don't know what I'm doing with my life. But that's okay, that's normal. Just live in the moment and be the best you can be. Go exercise. I started doing more exercise since I got back to Taiwan. I have tried boxing and TRX and Pilates and now dancing. Sign up for a class that you're interested in and just do it. Last but not least, love yourself from the bottom of your heart. I believe that if you love yourself truly and sincerely enough, you can conquer a lot of difficulties. Here concludes the 24 things I learned at 24. I'm not saying that I have mastered or completely incorporated these into my life. I just want to share with you guys that I realize these are super important and I would love to practice them on a daily basis. I hope you guys will enjoy today's video. If you do, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. All my social medias will be down in the description box, so if you're interested in, just check it out. I hope you guys will love yourself a little bit more today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!